as you purify your mind, you achieve zhine, karma abiding, which is 9 levels you have to achieve. Totally abandon. You're free from the obstacle of meditation, 2 things. Attachment, scattering thought, gross and subtle. You are free from that. You overcome that. And then singing thought, gross and subtle one. So you overcome those 2. Then only can do perfect meditation. Otherwise, you can't do perfect meditation. So that then you achieve. Then that is one cause of achieving clairvoyance. The Lama I mentioned in the limited path to enlightenment. So then you're able to benefit others deeper. You know past and future. So because you know future, so then you can deeper benefit. So like that. Then also maybe through the tantric practice, the lesbical teaching part, the minor part, minor sutra part, minor tantra part. So by achieving minor tantra part, 6 years narpa, through that also you achieve clairvoyance. You see, see past and future. So. Yeah. But actually, when you go through the pipe part, bodhisattva's part, part of merit, part of preparation, rising part of meditation, part of normal learning. Part of meditation, part of normal learning. So there are 5 parts. So you only achieve the part of the second part of preparation, And then you achieve clairvoyance and also that. Like that you see past and future. So like that you see through meditation, through purification, through meditation. But of course, there's also ordinary clairvoyance you do through meditation. You see, ordinary clairvoyance, like that. So anyway, other than many like this, the better one is through by actualizing part. So like this. So I can say. So this, sorry. So therefore, they see body, brain, the body, the brain, even the waves of the brain is not the mind. So the mind travels from one life to the brain doesn't go through, but the mind to go through. Even the body is different, but the mind to go through from life to life. Like the mind, you see, second by second, split second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour continuity. And from yesterday, today, tomorrow, continue. So, like that last year, this year, next year. So like that, life before this life, and next life. So continuation. So like that, you see, then there is no beginning. There is no beginning. Beginningless life. Beginningless. Continuation of mind has no beginning. continuation of mind has no beginning. That's big. That for us is a big thing to learn. Big discovery. Mind has no beginning. Continuation of mind has no beginning. The same mind is even the body changes. Even the body is totally different. This body and next life, whichever being, the body, no connection. This life, this body and next life body, no connection. But the mind, continuation of the mind, go through, or travel, go through. You have to know that. So, yeah. So, the continuation of our mind from past life, this life, body has no connection. Then that came from it continued from beginnerless time, beginnerless mind. Okay. That is we have to think well. We analyze, we think well. That's big discovery. And then we come to know the suffering. Then we come to know suffering is not only today, from beginning of this life. Not why when we are born, why the suffering? We don't remember how you were in mother's womb. You don't remember. Even that, this is about this life, but you don't remember even this life. Beginning of this life, being mother's womb, you don't remember. 9 months at mother's womb, don't remember. Even coming out, crying. I heard in the past, the child beat, but Tibet, they in the Himalayas, they in Nepal don't beat. I heard it. Now I don't know, but a long time ago, beat. Well, this child can beat. And, so it get spanked. So then, yeah. So anyway, yeah, we don't remember. Even that is this life. Don't remember. Oh, Gabon course. Remember, only I heard one, but maybe there might be others. But, one Israel, not Israel, sorry. The Saudi Arabian nun, told me she can remember coming out of mother's womb. She can remember. I heard only how told to me. I'm sure there may be others, but I don't get to meet everybody. So like that. So you can say, forget about past life. Just even this life, don't remember. Do you understand? I don't remember sometimes what I ate yesterday. I forgot. Of course, how can you remember next past life? Yeah, of course, you forget. I mean, I forget even yesterday what I ate, something like that. Yeah. Sometimes I get mixed up. Yeah, things like that. So you see, and then many times you did it childhood time. Many things you forget. But then you see, I heard when you become very old, child life, remember much. That I would, you see, recent years I heard like that. Old people do that. So however, usually you forget many things. Childhood time, what you did? Forget. You remember? It's about this life. But didn't mean because you don't remember, so you didn't do. No way it works. No way that becomes logical. Because there's so many things about this life. Other people can remember. You don't remember. You see, there are many things. Especially childhood times, don't remember. I don't remember even things what yesterday or, past years or, you see. So like that. So because you don't remember your own experience, mind, present state of mind, you see, don't see that doesn't mean that you can't use that logic. No way. Oh, you see, there are meetings about this life. Other people remember. You did, and you don't remember. You see, so like that. So like this, of course, then past life, due to pollution, mental pollution, basically due to ignorance and obscuration, so thick in the can't remember past life. But then, of course, through meditation, then, of course, the mind is more purified, then you can remember past and future, you can see. So with the present state of mind, can't see, but through meditation, purify mind, develop the mind, then you can see. All like that. So the meditators, all this they experience. So that. So, yeah. So, so the nature of the mind is a session rigpa. Clear perceiving object. No, which is formless, colorless, shapeless, but have that function, have that characteristics. And you see, consciousness of the mind, sixth consciousness is the one goes from life to life. You see? And yeah. So through that, the imprint left on that, so that you can remember past lives. So a clear perceiving object. So that's the basis. To be labeled the mind. That's the basis to be labeled the mind. And the mind is dakshi, one before, dakshi, basis to be labeled. Mind is dakchi, that which is labeled. Two different, not two separate phenomena, but the two different phenomena. Like the I and aggregate. Like the aggregate is the basis to label the I. I is what is the label on that. So like that. So clear perceptual object, the basis then to be labeled mind. Mind is what is labeled. So mind is merely imputed, relating to the clear perceivable object. Related to that, mind is merely labeled, relating to that valid aggregates, clear perceivable object. So mind is merely labeled. So mind is merely labeled. By the mind. So, therefore, mind do not exist from its own side. Mind is totally empty from its own side. That doesn't mean mind doesn't exist. Yes, mind exists. Mind exists mere name. Not the way appears mind to you and we believe. Not that way. Real mind. No, not that way. Merely imputed mind. Yes. That's what it exists. So it do not exist from its own side. It's totally empty from its own side. So there's no real mind. Yes, there's a mind, but there's no real mind. You have to understand. So, there's no real mind at all, nowhere in the world. No, you are. Checking on your aggregate, nowhere it exists. Nowhere in the world. Real mind. Yes, there's the mind, but there's no real mind. So that is, what is that? So subtle, unbelievable subtle. What is the mind? It's never the way it appears to you, normally, real one. It's never what you believe real one, not that at all, real in the reality, if you check. If you don't check, it looks like that. But if you check it, you can't find that. So it is an extremely subtle phenomena. So now that is the buddhanature. That is the buddhanature. So because of that, every sentient being can achieve enlightenment because that. Reason because that. No matter how much suffering, problem you have now, everything can, any type of suffering, it can be free because of that. Buddhanature. So, in emptiness, ultimate nature, in emptiness, there is no Buddha, there is no sentient being. In emptiness, there is no differentiation. Only in the conventional, or I don't know exactly the English, but in the view of the obscure mind, yes, there's a Buddha and the sentient being. The obscure mind, sentient being, unobscure mind, Buddha. But in emptiness, there is no differentiation, Buddha and the sentient being. That. So, therefore, this is the reason. This is the reason. Whatever suffering in even the hell realm, whatever suffering, whatever heavy suffering, everything can be freed. You can be free from that. There's no permanent suffering forever. No. Because of this, you can be free from any suffering. So, this one basic one, to rejoice. You can achieve enlightenment. All sentient beings can achieve enlightenment because of this. I think in the philosophy, I think said all sentient beings will achieve enlightenment. I think. Yeah. So, because nature of the ultimate nature of the mind, not conventional nature, ultimate nature of the mind, that is Buddha nature. So, you see, so the obscurations, that's why it can be removed. Obscurations, the blockage, the obscurations can be removed. That's why. The nature of the mind is not oneness with obscuration, not oneness with anger, not oneness with attachment, not oneness with ignorance. So it's only temporarily obscured, the mind. So that's why it can be removed.